See me okay there?
Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bella. Welcome to Kingdom of Football, which is the first number one football fan channel that provides you with three things such as insight, entertainment, and you guys know the last one. It's everyone opinion. Okay, so today it's me, Bella, with Clyde O'Connell. Yeah, an uprising star. So, hello, Clyde. How are you today? Again.
I'm, I'm good. Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
So as we all know who you are, but can you introduce yourself for us, like for the other fans?
Yeah, so obviously my name's Clyde O'Connell. I was born in Ireland, a city called Limerick, and I've been playing in Ireland for my whole career so far to date. I played with two different teams, professional teams in Ireland, and then I played with just local teams, amateur teams as well along the way.
I see. Okay, so when do you start interested in football?
When did I start being interested in football? I don't know. Since I know, growing up, since I was like 6, 7. I remember just having all the like football kits growing up. My dad telling me stories about football games and stuff. So um, ever since I was little, like the only thing I wanted to do was be a footballer. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. The first team, professional team I went to, I signed for when I was 16, but I was part of an academy in Ireland, so that was good. So I was in an academy for 4 or 5 years there, and then I went on to my second professional team last year, and yeah, now I'm in Cambodia.
Okay, so I guess your dad is your inspiration
Yeah, I have a couple. My two grandfathers would definitely be
to be involved in football.
two. Yeah, so I come from a background of sport, definitely, on my mom's side and on my dad's side. Um, Different sports, but we definitely come from a big background of sports. So, yeah, my two grandfathers would definitely be my biggest idols, I would say, growing up. And yeah, they still are, to be honest.
I see. Okay, so how is it coming to play for Cambodia? Like, what's the atmosphere? How do you feel? And how's everything so far?
Yeah, I'm really liking it so far. First couple of weeks were difficult. Obviously getting used to the heat and stuff. It's much different to Ireland or most places, even in Europe. Um, Obviously, there was a language barrier there as well. So it was kind of hard to communicate for the first while, getting to know players and stuff. But no, I definitely kind of feel at home now, and that communication and stuff, it's gotten a lot better since the first few weeks. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and as Cambodia as one in general, like it's really nice. Like I'm really enjoying the life at the moment, and football's going well, so I can't really complain.
So, when you first start to come, like when you first come to Cambodia, you told me that you haven't visited Angkor Wat yet. So, which mean you just came here to play football? No trip? Not no trip first, like no occasion first, just straight to football.
Yeah, no. So I was actually in a different country before this. So I was in Iceland training with a club in Iceland, and basically I got the offer from Svay, and it all happened really quick. So obviously I missed preseason with Svay. Just got there for the last week maybe. So flew home from Iceland to Ireland, kind of quick turnover. Got home for a couple of days to see my family or what, and then yeah, I came out here and it was straight into the thick of things really. And obviously I don't get that much time off. I can't really just go up to Angkor Wat and come back. But like it's definitely something I'm going to see. So we're playing Tiger in a couple of weeks, so hopefully I get to see it then.
Yeah, it's just coming into Swiring, and you're already a uprising star with a bunch of the guys.
Yeah, I
But
don't
yeah.
know about that. We'll
Anyway,
see.
Sea Ribs always welcome you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay. So, who is your idol? Like, no. We already get to that part. Sorry. So currently, who are your best friend in Swiring? I see
My
that you
best
tend
friends.
to hang out with yeah, like Marcus and who was it again? Oh my god, I'm so bad with names. Anyway, Marcus and another
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Marcus would
Victor, was
obviously be
it?
one of my good friends. And Victor, obviously the new signing. He's European like myself, so he's obviously Spanish. So, yeah, two of them. Obviously, Marcus helped me a lot when I came to settling and stuff because, Marcus played in England and Scotland, and obviously when I came here, like he was the most English speaking besides for the coaches, players wise. So yeah, he definitely made me
Of
fit in and
course, he's
stuff.
Canadian, is he?
Yeah, yeah. So it was easy that way, and yeah, he definitely made me settle in quickly.
Okay, so next question. Other than football, what others like? What's your favorite sport?
Other than football, I like playing golf. Um, in my spare time, haven't played much of it since I've been here really, but I still play a bit. But my favorite sports to watch outside football would be an Irish sport called GAA. Don't know if you heard of it. It's called hurling
Not
and football.
really.
So it's an Irish sport that my family would have a background in. Like so, I was saying that my family are kind of like a sporting family, and they kind of come from a background of GAA. So, I really like watching that when I can. And other than that, really, I just watch football. Unless like my country was playing in a rugby match or in another sport, I'd watch it. But mainly just football.
Okay, there. So basically, there's some technical issue. The Wi-Fi is just getting slow.
Yeah, you're breaking up a small bit there.
Yeah, let me try a new Wi-Fi. Okay, welcome back. Welcome me back to the channel. Sorry, it was raining quite hard. That's the reason why the Wi-Fi is super slow right now. But okay, let's continue. And it was kind of Wi-Fi that's slow.
Back again?
Back again. Yes, sir. Anyway, so there was one question from the fan asking that: Are you gonna continue playing with Svay
Uh,
um in the next season?
yeah, so I don't know really. That's up to Swireen, I suppose, between Connor and the owner or what. But I've signed a 1 year contract, and yeah, there's a clause in my contract that I'll stay on if I get to a certain amount of minutes. But I'm not really thinking about that. I'm just trying to think about the next game, and yeah, keep trying to win games and do
Just
my
focus
best.
on progressing.
Yeah, exactly. Focus on progressing and just worry about whatever happens next season when we get to that point. So I don't really like to look too far ahead about stuff like that. Just trying to concentrate and
See. Okay.
concentrate on now.
Mm-hmm. I see. So after football, like after you're done with football, what else do you want to do? Do you have any backup plans or a business that you want to have?
Yeah, I suppose there's a few things you think about doing. I definitely like to get involved in the fitness side of things and coaching wise, the strength and conditioning or something like that maybe. Something around a gym instructor or fitness instructor is something I definitely like to do. But again, I'm obviously I just turned 24, so I'm not really thinking about that too much. I think I can think about that when I get into my 30s, but yeah, it's not something really I think about too much. Just trying to live in the now.
I see. So I guess you got inspired by Coach Rob.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. No, I've had some brilliant fitness coaches in all the clubs I've been at so far. Rob is definitely up there, one of the best, and yeah, it's definitely something like that I'd like to go into for sure.
Yeah, I see he did a lot of posting, and that's really tempting, even though
Yeah,
I'm not a
exactly.
football player. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all part of it, I suppose.
I see. Okay, so how about a talk in the game? Who is your toughest opponent while playing?
Toughest opponent team.
Yep.
Um, well, every team is tough. For starts, everyone has a different way of playing and offer um, different style of play when they come play against us. So I suppose in different ways, like obviously Crown champions from last year, a really good team, really good at keeping the ball and stuff, and think they play the right way definitely. And obviously for Saka and Bonket, like because there's only 8 teams in the league, every team is kind of like kind of like your rival really, in this
Mm-hmm.
league, because things can change really quickly when there's not a lot of teams in your league. So like to say there was a toughest opponent, it's probably hard to pick one. I'd have to say all of them in their own way. So yeah, definitely it's a competitive league for sure.
I see. How about a toughest player?
Toughest player, I'd say Iago from Tiger. Played my first game, one of my first games when I arrived here, and unfortunately I had to mark him, and I kind of like suppose I wasn't really fully fit and up to speed, and he's a top player. Um, the two Brazilians for Tiger, and they're both great players, so I would probably say him. But like again, there's other there's other great players in the league, including players on our team. But if I had to pick one so far in the games, I would say him. Yeah, I really
There's
like
like
his style.
Iago and Gabriel. Which one?
Yeah, Iago, I would say. It's hard to choose, but Iago, I came up against him more than Gabriel, because
Gabriel.
Gabriel went off injured in our game. So yeah, two of them are good players, but like as I said, there's loads of good players in the league. Just if I had to think of one straight away, it would probably be him.
Yeah, my idol. But no taking sides. Anyway, yeah,
You
yeah,
said I
yeah.
was
Those two basically a pair. Like if I were to ship anyone in the football field, I would ship those two. They are amazing in their own way, but at the same time, when they're like together, they're unstoppable.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, of course.
yeah, yeah, and I'm pretty excited for home game with Svay Rieng and Tiger at home at Siem Reap.
Yeah,
Still
it should be fun.
waiting. Yeah, should
Still
be
waiting.
sometime
Yeah,
soon. Because most
yeah.
of the time I saw that Swadiang always play home game. You guys tend to have home games.
Yeah, I think this round we have more away games, but I suppose it's just the way it goes. Some teams play home twice, and some teams play home once, isn't it? With the 3 rounds. So I think it all balances out, but I'll leave that up to the CPL.
Anyway, back to Coach Rob. Since I saw all of these stories about you guys working out and everything, can you tell us who is the fitness and Swadiang team?
Who is the fitness?
Yes.
Like, who is the fittest player?
Mm, or physically, but fitness
Or
player. Okay, go on.
um, as I said before, I missed preseason, so it's kind of hard for me to see. But um, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. Kriya is definitely fit. Uh, our right back, and he's a brilliant player as well, and he's a good athlete. Um, Definitely, if I had to pick one of the local players, Mizuno and Taka, the two Japanese players, really good. Both in really good shape. Uh, but yeah, like we all work, like we're all doing our own gym work and our own fitness. So I suppose it's important that we all are kind of on the same boat and trying to do the same thing and be as fit as we can.
Yeah, you guys
So
look super fit. Each one of you guys.
yeah,
At least to me.
yeah, it's all
Okay.
part of
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, next question. Tell me about your proudest moment.
my proudest moment. You're putting me on the spot now. I'm not too sure. I suppose I've had a couple, but I've also had a couple of bad moments as well. Like got to a couple of finals and stuff and lost. And last year we would have got to with my team. We would have got to the playoff. So
Mm.
we just fell short of promotion last season with my team. And I suppose my proudest moment would probably be winning the league with Limerick FC in 2016, I think. 2016, I think, yeah. So I won the league. It was only my second year involved in like professional football, and I
Mhm.
made my debut that year as well. So I think off the top of my head, I would definitely say that, yeah.
I see. Okay, so there's the proudest moment, there's a bad moment. How about your embarrassing moment?
I think signing with Svay would probably be up there with one of my best moments as well. Now that I think of it, but it's my most embarrassing moment.
Yep. Do you want to share or do
Um,
you want to keep it private? It's okay.
my most yeah, I don't know if I've had that many. I suppose any final you lose is like, personally I always feel like you're a bit embarrassed, but like that's football as well. But I don't think I've really felt embarrassed ever um, on the pitch.
Confidence 101.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it's hard to kind of say that you're embarrassed by anything really, because like losing is part of football. So I don't know if that's the right word to use, for
Mhm.
losing finals and stuff. So yeah, I suppose that's a difficult one. I don't think I've had much embarrassing moments, unless
Yeah,
someone can tell me. But off the top of my head, no, I don't think so.
I
Touch
see.
wood, we won't have any.
Okay. So, do you have a lot of fan asking you for your T-shirt? Because currently there's someone clearly asking for your T-shirt right now.
Yeah, yeah. I think the fans just ask all the players for their jerseys and stuff. I do get quite a lot of messages, I suppose, but I think everyone does, and it's yeah, no, it's I suppose it's hard to say no, but like we need to wear them jerseys to play the matches. So yeah, maybe at the end of the season we'll see what happens, but yeah, I suppose I do get a few messages that it's hard to
Okay.
reply to.
Mm-hmm. So you're telling me Bella still have the chance? No, I'm playing.
We'll see. We'll see. Depends on the Tiger
Uh,
game, I suppose.
yes. Okay. Okay. So one more. The next question from a fan type pool. How do you think about the next match?
How do I think about the next match? I suppose when the last match is over, you start thinking about the next match straight away. Um, like the start of the week training and stuff. Like it's all the build up for the next game, and then you play that game and you move on. And you just go on to the next one. So I don't really dwell or think too much about matches. I do a bit of my own homework, and then obviously we do a lot of video and in Soireen and stuff, and we try study the team the best we can and try play the best way we can, and yeah, I suppose try have the best game plan to get the 3 points or get the points on the board at the end of the day. So yeah, I just take it game by game personally, and I think everyone does. I think in Soireen, I think we're all uh, on the same boat.
Yeah, you guys are like a really good connection family, I shall say.
Yeah,
Because
100%.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We're definitely a tight knit, a tight group for sure. We're all like friendly with each other, and you kind of have a bit of a connection with the fans as well, which is obviously good. And we have a brilliant owner, and yeah, obviously the coaching staff are top as well. So yeah, it's all going well, but
Mm,
like we're only in July. It's only halfway through the season, so there's still a long way to go. Yeah.
yeah, I see. How about after, like, except for football? Do you guys hang out together doing something else?
Um, yeah, I suppose we meet up. Like I meet up with friends for dinner and stuff for breakfast. But like
Not for
we're training.
karaoke?
No, not for karaoke. Karaoke that wouldn't be my thing anyway. Definitely not. You don't want to hear me doing karaoke. But yeah, no. It's just for dinner and stuff really, or recovery, or the gym. Like we kind of train hard during the week, so trying to get as much rest as possible leading up to the game, and you don't want to be out too much and wasting energy. So yeah.
Nah, I just see Ango Tigers having fun at a bowling place. I
Oh
think
yeah,
was it yesterday? Yep.
that's fair enough. I suppose they travelled 7 hours
Yeah, they
to
deserve they
come back.
deserve the trip.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, I see that you guys are pretty close with everyone. Like, the Svay team. So tell me a little bit about Svay. Like, how's life there exactly?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, I live in Phnom Penh, so I don't live in Svay. Just go there for the games and stuff. But just in general, like yeah, as I said, it's we're all really close. Even the local players and the foreigners and stuff. Like I get on really well with the local players and stuff, and I suppose um, try my best to speak to them and try speak a few words of Kawaii and what have you, I suppose. But yeah, we definitely have like even the coaches and stuff have we're all pretty close and kind of we're on the same road, and I suppose if no one wants to be a part of that, then they're not going to be playing. So we have rules and stuff, and we're all in this together. So it's going well for the moment, but we have to stick together if we want to keep winning games and doing well. So yeah, it's just about taking it game by game and staying together.
I see. So, how many Khmer words have you learned? Like, tell us a bit.
I thought you would ask me this. To be fair, yeah, no, I just know the numbers and how are you and stuff, and me and me and Varak, one of the local players. So we're trying to do every day I come in. Like he speaks good English, to be fair. So every day I come in, I'm trying to learn a new word or a new sentence, and if I don't know it the next morning, then we have to try learning again. So we just started that kind of like recently. So I'm just trying to learn a few words off him. But I think it's important to try communicate in their language
Mhm.
too, because I suppose it's not fair if they're just trying to speak English to you, especially when you're coming into their country. Um, so yeah, no, it's good. Like I enjoy listening to them and how they say words and whatnot. I suppose it's important for my position to know a couple of Khmer words, definitely.
Yeah, in case they're speaking behind your back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd say there's a lot of that. No, I'm joking. But yeah, no, it's okay.
Yeah, you got a good way of thinking. Anyway, what's your favorite Khmer food?
My favorite Khmer food. I think I've only had one, and I don't even know the name, but it was some like curry dish. I think it was some
Curry
curry.
dish? Curry?
Curry, yeah, some
Yeah,
curry dish.
there's only one curry here, basically. Unless you're trying Japanese curry, and that's
No,
different. Or Indian
it wasn't
curry,
Japanese.
that's even more
It was
different.
it was street food. So I went there once, but like yeah, I've been kind of eating like normal food. I'm used to like Western food and stuff.
Mhm.
So I haven't really tried too much Khmer food. But yeah, there's been one dish. I can't think of the name, but yeah, it was good. I think it was a beef. Was it a beef?
Lokla?
You've probably heard of it.
Yeah, look.
Yeah,
Or
I don't know.
just.
Beef curry. I don't know. I'm afraid I
Mhm.
cannot do that. But yeah, no, I've
It's.
just been eating kind of like Western and European food.
Mm. Or
Stick
in
to what I know.
Cambodian. Try some of Cambodian food. They're amazing.
Yeah, I will. I
Yeah,
will when I get a break.
yeah. Plus, I never heard a bad thing about Lokla, so maybe you should try that one.
What is it?
Lokla.
Lukla. Okay, I'll put it in my
Yeah.
diary and have it
And
next
a
time I
bunch of
try it.
more soup. They're always amazing. Anyway, okay, move on. So tell us a little bit about Coach Connor. I heard that he has a really good reputation.
Yeah, I obviously know him a couple of years since I was about 11 or 12. Um, he used to coach me sometimes when I was younger, and then when I went into my first professional academy in Ireland, he coached me when we won. We actually won the league that year, and we had a great year. That's when uh, he wasn't the manager; he was first team coach then, but he was a brilliant coach. He's very well thought of in Ireland, Connor is, and you know, like a lot of my friends back home playing football are always asking me how I'm getting on out here and stuff, and how Connor is, and even players that don't play football anymore who would have played for Connor under 19s in that academy always say that, you know, he was a great coach, and you know, he's not just a great coach, he's a really good person as well. He's someone that you can go talk to about personal issues, or um, he's a really good brain for the game as well. Like, you know, he's a really good manager to have to improve you. I think I was only saying it recently that he's definitely the right coach to improve players, and you can see that he does that. Like, so yeah, as I said, he's very well thought of in Ireland, and yeah, in Cambodia, I think it was my second day here, and I went to an international game, and you know, I was with Connor, and like it took us a while to get into the stadium because so many people were asking him for photos and stuff. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, I've seen on social media and stuff what people think of him here, and yeah, he deserves it. He's doing really well, and you know, he's making us work hard, and it's paying off. But as I said, it's only halfway through the season.
Seems like you look up to him a lot. Do you? Are you?
Connor, yeah, no, definitely. He when I was a young kid, like trying to find my feet and stuff. When I was getting to, I suppose when we started playing like 11v11s, when I got to that age around 12, he would have showed me a lot of things. And like, to be fair, Connor, like, he always kept in touch with me. When I was playing in Ireland, when he was out here, you know, he's really good like that. And yeah, as I said, he's it's obviously not always easy. You know, he's your manager at the end of the day. You know, he's trying to improve you, so it's not like you're going to be best friends or anything. But yeah, as I said, I look up to him. I have to listen to every manager you have. You know, they're there to coach you and to improve you. So it's that goes without saying that you have to look up to your manager and to all your coaches.
Mhm. Yeah, of course. You gotta be in a good relationship with them so you can learn better.
Yeah.
Anyway, move on to another one. Um, I noticed you played a lot of different positions in defense and midfields. Like, so tell us, what is your best position?
Um, my best position, I don't know. I think that's a question for Connor as well. But no, I would say centre back. Um, Probably most comfortable playing centre back, or a centre midfielder, like my natural position. The last couple of years have definitely been central midfield. Um, don't like left back. Actually, hate left back, but like, you have to do it. Like, if you get put there, you obviously have to be professional and do your job. But it's not a position I like. I would consider myself a defender or a midfielder. Yeah, for definite.
I see. Okay, we got one question from the fan asking that. Um, what kind of techniques can you share with him because he likes the way you play? Like, I like your playing action.
uh,
Can you share us some of your technique?
my techniques.
Yeah, secret techniques, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there any secret? It's kind of it just all comes naturally to you, I suppose. Yeah, just I suppose I like to work hard, and passing would be a big part of my game, and I try to do extra training when I can early on in the week, whether it be running or doing passing, and yeah, just I suppose just keep training, and train the way you play. And if you train well, then you're going to play well. So I suppose that's always what I've tried to do, is try train well, and again, listen to your coaches and listen to what they have to say, um, and yeah, listen to the criticism they give you as well, because usually the criticism is what's going to help you more and improve more.
Mhm.
Um, so like this year, like, I'm trying to listen to not the good things I'm doing, more so like what I could do better and stuff. So, you know, there's always room for improvement. But yeah, like, the question about techniques, I think it just comes like naturally too. But then you have to work hard for the course.
See. Yeah, you gotta have a strong mind to listen to the criticism because sometimes when you get a little bit emotional, then it might affect your playing. To some
Yeah,
people
yeah,
only. Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. Another one. We're close to wrap this all up. So tell us about your hobby other than sports. What else are your hobby?
I suppose I had hobbies in Ireland when I was at home, but since coming out here, its main focus is just playing football and kind of recovering and stuff. But my main hobbies, yeah, like I like to listen to music, like to chill out, like to go for walks, like to go for dinner, like to play golf. I like to watch football. All I really watch is watch football. So, um, yeah, I suppose again coming out here, it's kind of I've kind of changed my life a bit to what I'm used to. It's not as if I can go down the road and call to my friends or anything. It's pretty much just main focus is football, and I'm loving it. Like I'm very lucky to be in the position I'm in.
And talking about the devil, Coach Connor actually asked you, what is your nickname in Kawaii?
uh, yeah. Can he say it? And did it come up in the comments? Did he ask that question?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if I should say it because I think there's some viewers under 18. He shouldn't be saying it. But no, yeah, I think they call me. I don't know what it means, but they call me a Clyde in Svay. That's what they call me. I think a Clyde is a comedian. So, um, yeah, thanks for that, Connor. Appreciate
I just
it.
sorry. Yep. I'm not gonna repeat that, but yeah, if you
Yeah,
turn it
forget us
over,
anyway.
then yeah. Good
Just say
nickname.
it, Clyde. Comedian. That's what they call me.
It is. It is.
It's,
But
yeah,
there's always like this kind of games that we normally do, or maybe like word games that we kind of like scribble it the other way around,
yeah,
and then it actually means something else. But I'm not gonna say it.
yeah. Well, I don't know what it means, so I think it's better off that way.
Yeah. Let's just stay. Let's just keep you innocent.
Yes, exactly. I am innocent,
Hey,
innocent boy.
okay. Good boy. Okay. Yeah. So tell me, who's the funniest in Rieng?
Um, there's a couple of funny people. To be fair, Connor would probably be one of them.
No wonder.
Yeah, funny guy him. Uh, yeah, I suppose Varak. Um, Victor's pretty funny. New signing. Dam. Yeah, I suppose there's a big list of people there. Pisai, even though I don't know what he's saying, is just a comedian. He just kind of runs around and screams. We've trained at 7 a.m. and first thing you hear in the dressing room is Pisai screaming, singing. When you go for a shower after training, you hear Pisai. All he's doing is singing. So he's a bit of a character. But yeah, I think Varak is probably the funniest, I would say.
Yeah. You got a lot of admirer, Clyde. So there's someone asking you like what's your favorite color?
Sorry?
One of your fan asking you what's your favorite color?
What's my favorite color? Blue.
Hmm.
Straight up.
Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Why blue?
So Irene, of course.
Of course.
No. Blue was my last team were actually from the city I'm from when I started playing. Uh, the main team were blue in my city, so their nickname was like Super Blues, and obviously Svay are blue as well. So yeah, I think blue might just be my lucky color. Hopefully,
I see. Then what's your favorite number then?
my favorite number.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, my favorite number was 7, but um, I would say 4 now because I'm not much of a winger anymore. I used to be 7 because I used to look up to David Beckham when I was a winger. Believe it or not, I was actually like a striker slash winger when I was around 11 or 12. But yeah, slowly but surely made my way back to defence. But yeah, I'd say 7-4.
Is it your lucky number?
Uh, I'll answer that in December.
I'm pretty sure it is because it seems like Spider-Man is on the top of the league already.
Yeah,
And
it's
yeah,
a long way to go.
hmm long way to go. I think I already owe someone a dinner because Spider-Man is on the top of the league. Anyway, um, okay. Another question from the fan is, what is the thing like that you didn't expect it from Cambodian football? It's a good question, actually.
Um, that is a good question. Thing I didn't expect from Cambodian football. It's a tough question. I actually don't know. I suppose like I obviously knew that it was going to be much hotter than what I'm used to when I came here. So um, I wouldn't say that, but maybe the rain. I didn't think it would like. I thought when I came that the matches were just going to be in like blistering heat the whole time. But I remember that Naga game that we played when it got called off for the halftime, and then the
Oh.
second half was played on Sunday. So the first half was
Mm-hmm.
played on Saturday, and the second half was played on
Yeah.
Sunday. Don't think
Was that
I've
one a draw? Yeah.
yeah yeah. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever been involved in something like that before, where a first half is on one day and the second half
Let's
is on the other
see.
day. If that was in Ireland, the game would just be called off like before it, or if it was played, it would just continue playing. So that was a bit of a strange one. I've never really been involved with something like that, so I'd probably say that. Really, to be fair, yeah,
Yeah, I saw a bunch of team playing in the rain, and it does not lead to a good result because it's slippery, and most of the players tend to get injured pretty easily. Yeah.
yeah, it's part of it, I suppose. It's probably more difficult to play in the rain here because some of the pitches can't obviously hold all that rain that comes. But yeah, it is what it is. It's the same for both teams.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so nights is getting later, so let's wrap this up real quick. Okay, can you tell us about no advice to the footballers, the younger players, how to get better, how to be like you?
Um, just keep listening to your coaches first and foremost. Definitely is the most
Yeah, be a
important
good
thing.
boy and listen to the coaches.
Yeah. Um, no, like honestly, yeah, definitely just listen to your coaches and um, work as hard as possible and train and again, as I said, just train the way you play. So try train as best as possible. Um, and yeah, just give it everything, I suppose, and you play your games. And at the end of the day, you have to enjoy it because when you start your career, like you don't think about anything else rather than just going out playing a game with your friends. So um, that's the most important part to enjoy it. And yeah, just keep training, keep working hard, keep listening to your coaches.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
That's the secret.
Okay. That's a secret. Okay.
Yeah.
Last but not least, do you have anything you want to share with the fans and everyone?
Um, no, just I suppose thanks very much for welcoming me into Cambodian football, and yeah, thank you for all the good luck messages and everything else. I appreciate it.
Oh my god, before we wrap things up, there's actually one fan that actually asked, "Hello Clyde, between defend and midfielders, which position do you likes to play and which position do you play better?"
Um, I suppose I try to play the best I can in both of them. It's I try to give my best wherever I play. So it's hard to answer questions like that, because um, I'd like to think that I'm good in both of them positions, but I
Mm,
suppose the last two games have been good. We've kept clean sheets, and me and Taka have been doing well at the back, and the team defended well the last two games. So I'd probably say defense, just going after that because I've kind of had a good run of games now. The last 3 or 4 games where I've just been playing and getting through the games fairly good. So I'd say defense, but I definitely like midfield. Midfield was my position for the last seven years. I'd say. Yeah,
mm,
centre mid was my position. So I suppose wherever I'm called upon, I'll try doing my best. Definitely.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. It seems like the good boy is getting tired and the night is becoming later. So let's wrap this up. And yeah, thank you again, Clyde, for spending your time with us and with the fan. Yeah, and thank you everyone for following with us until now. It has been a great pleasure, even though it seems like fan Clyde is taking over more than Bella's fan. Like,
Thank you very much for having me on.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, all the comments are pretty lovely. I wish you could read it, but it's all mostly in Khmer.
Okay, okay. Maybe I'll
Okay, yeah,
learn
just
tomorrow.
so you know, you just got a lot of
Yeah.
good fans. Anyway, okay, thank
Okay.
you guys again.
Echo
Thank
hand.
you, Clyde,
Right
and
hand.
yeah, don't forget to like, share, and follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, don't forget that those two also exist. But yeah, that's it. Thank you, you guys again. Good night.
Thank
Bye
you. Bye bye.
bye.